What if the place you call the universe isn't the whole story? What if our entire reality, everything we can see and measure, is just a tiny part of something far, far bigger? What if I told you that we might be living inside a black hole? It sounds like science fiction, but stick with me, because the evidence is more compelling than you might think. This isn't just a wild idea. It's a theory that physicists, cosmologists, and even ancient texts seem to hint at. Let's start with the hard science. Physicists who dedicate their lives to studying the structure of space-time, the very fabric of our reality, stumbled upon a very strange similarity. They found that the mathematical equations describing the expansion of a black hole's interior are almost identical to the equations describing the expansion of our own universe. Think about that for a second. When something falls into a black hole, it doesn't just get crushed into nothingness. From the perspective of an object crossing the event horizon, the point of no return, something bizarre happens. Space starts to stretch outward in every direction, time warps and slows down, and all the matter gets completely rearranged into a new kind of reality. This led some of the world's leading cosmologists to a mind-bending hypothesis. What if every single black hole in our universe isn't an endpoint, but a starting point? What if each one creates a brand new, baby universe inside of it? And if that's true, then it's entirely possible that our own universe, with its billions of galaxies and trillions of stars, is just one of these cosmic offspring. We might have been born from a black hole that exists in another, much older parent universe. Our Big Bang wasn't the beginning of everything, but simply the moment our universe inflated into existence inside its cosmic parent. Now, let's bring it closer to home, right down to let's dive into something more personal, like your own body. Your own body, the connection between us and the cosmos is more intimate than you realize. We follow the same fundamental laws that govern collapsing stars. Where do you think the atoms in your bones, blood, and brain come from? Teeth. They were born in the blazing hearts of exploding sun supernovas that spread the building blocks of life throughout the galaxies. The iron in your blood was created in a star's final, violent moments. It goes even deeper. Your DNA, the blueprint of life, is shaped by the same electromagnetic forces that create galaxies. Your brain's neurons spark in patterns that look like galaxies. They're like tiny galaxies shaping your mind. We're made from stardust. This strongly suggests that whatever universe we came from, it was shaped by an extreme cosmic event, a place of immense pressure, like the energy of a star collapsing into a black hole. So, if black holes do create new universes, then your biology is a living testament to this. You're a child of the cosmos, created from the ashes of a past life. The proof isn't just in us. It's in the rocks below. Let's look at geology. The oldest rocks on Earth, some billions of years old, contain specific types of isotopes. These are versions of elements that could only have been formed under a very specific set of conditions. Incredibly intense gravitational pressure, the kind of pressure you'd only find near a collapsing star or at the very formation of a black hole. Our planet itself carries the fingerprints of a reality that was born under these extreme, black hole-level conditions. Just imagine the valuable stuff we really treasure. The gold you wear on your finger and the platinum in your gadgets. Crazy to think they didn't come from Earth, right? They weren't even made in our sun. These things were born from some seriously wild cosmic crashes, like when neutron stars smash together. It's all part of the crazy stuff that happens before a black hole pops up. These collisions are so intense, they can actually bend space-time and kickstart a whole new universe. Every time you spot a shiny piece of gold, just think about this. you're actually looking at a little piece of history from a cosmic disaster that might have sparked the birth of our entire universe. Isn't that wild? Our planet is like a crazy crime scene, packed with clues about its wild, cosmic beginnings. You know what's super interesting? This whole idea of a universe that comes from something bigger, like it's stretched and held together. It's not just some new science theory. It's been around for a while. It's like a whisper from some of the oldest spiritual texts we've ever known. Check out the book of Job from the Bible. It's one of the oldest and most fascinating stories out there. In chapter 9, verse 8, it says, "He alone spreads the skies and walks on the waves of space, a universe that's always expanding." This is what physicists believe goes down inside a black hole. The space doesn't just magically appear. It's always being stretched, making more room for us. It's such a cool parallel, right? This ancient intuition really dives into our universe's nature. You know, there's a really striking image in the Quran that's just as powerful. In Surah 21, verse 104, it talks about the end of time, saying, "On that day, we'll fold the heavens like a scroll." It's like a neat little package, all folded up and wrapped tight. This scroll totally vibes with today's cosmic predictions. Theories like the Bragnold scenario suggest that our three-dimensional universe might be a membrane, or brain, floating within a higher dimensional space, curved and compressed, much like a page in a larger book or a rolled-up scroll. These ancient texts, though centuries apart, both see our universe as a crafted, organized creation, not just an endless void. It's like our ancestors somehow caught a glimpse of this deeper truth, right? If this all feels a bit abstract, let's use a real-life analogy. Think about a tiny seed. Holding a seed in your hand feels like you're holding an end, right? It's tiny, dark, and looks totally lifeless. But here's the thing, it's also full of potential. But we know it's not an end, it's a beginning. Inside that tiny seed lies the amazing blueprint for a whole tree. Can you believe it? It has branches, leaves, and the potential to grow an entire forest. Inside that tiny seed is a whole hidden world, just waiting to bloom. A black hole might seem like a cosmic dead end, swallowing everything in its path. But there's more to it than that. But what if, like a seed, it hides an entire universe within its core? What looks like the ultimate destruction from the outside might, from the inside, be the beginning of everything. A new Big Bang, a new creation. So, let's piece this all together. What if our universe didn't just start from nothing in a random explosion? That idea has always been a bit strange, hasn't it? Where did the nothing come from? And why did it suddenly decide to become everything? Maybe, just maybe, our universe didn't start from nothing. Maybe it fell from somewhere else. Maybe it was born from the matter and energy of a parent universe, funneled through a black hole, and reborn into the reality we know today. And if that's true, it changes everything. It means the black holes we see in our own universe, is the ones we often fear as monsters of the cosmos, aren't just cosmic vacuum cleaners. They might be the wombs of tomorrow's universes. Think, our universe could be part of an infinite cosmic family tree, with countless parent and sibling universes, each one born from a black hole, and each one creating new black holes that will give birth to yet more universes. Think about it. It's a mind-blowing cycle of cosmic life and death. We're not just living in the universe. We could actually be a universe inside another universe. How wild is that? This idea totally rocked my world, and I hope it makes you think. The universe is way stranger and more beautiful than we can even dream of, right? But honestly, that's just half the story. And there's so much more to uncover. Ever wonder about the invisible forces shaping our reality right now? It's wild, right? If you really want the whole truth, check out my next video.